I had the most terrifying nightmare and you need to hear about it. Also, if you like this video, please follow me and don't forget to interact from the bottom up. Here we go. The elite, like the rich, the people that ran everything, the actual deep state, like the politicians, the actual deep state, they didn't like us, right? And they called us the pores, and they thought that we were vermin, and they wanted to get rid of us because they wanted the planet for themselves. So for decades, I guess they had been trying to kill us through the food because they don't shop for food at the same places we do. They don't eat at the same restaurants we do. So they their stuff was fine. Everything that we got at our stores was poison, basically. And so they decided to team up with these Jesus freaks and who hated women and stuff and didn't even want them to speak, literally didn't want them to talk, didn't want them to have any rights whatsoever. So they teamed up together. So they tried to start a civil war between the two sides of the country, and then figured it would take out a lot of people on both sides, and whoever was left was going to be their slave, basically, because there's no jobs in this world, because AI's taken over and took all the jobs. Isn't that scary? Yeah, and then they put chips in their brain, and everything was like digital currency. So, and they watched everything you did. There was surveillance like literally everywhere, and yeah, and it was like a global thing. It wasn't just our country. It was like the whole world was in on it. And they even built bunkers underground because they were afraid that like the pores would turn on them and stuff. And because they realized how much power they actually had and how many there were. Because especially in our country, because we have a huge population here. Yeah. So yeah. Isn't that scary? Wouldn't that be terrifying? Oh, they were also kidnapping people and stuff. They had like a Gestapo, putting kids in handcuffs, and it was wild, man. It was terrifying. Thank God that's not true, right? Thank God it was just a dream. Thank God it was a dream.